was Blxckie not here? Valid question. What did Blxckie do for you guys 2025?
Respectfully, Blxckie didn't do shit in 2025.
Yeah.
Speedsta, do you really think Blxckie did nothing last year?
Look, I was a bit unfair on my statement, you know. So the other part of it, which I would take it or don't take it, is also being able to take an L and also being accountable, right? So I can be accountable and be like, yo, man, I apologize for putting it like that because they created a whole narrative.
I hear you.
So to answer your question, that's where it all started. But in terms of like real life, me waking up, I don't wake up and think about Blxckie or whomever. I don't wake up with anger. You feel me?
But to also answer his question, you feel like he didn't do nothing in 2025?
I feel like he didn't do enough.
Because for
What
us
is enough,
kids,
though?
okay,
Wait, Bruce, please.
So
What is enough?
please try to find the clip from the podcast,
saying
right?
ask
Where
kids.
I will always
No. You are here,
Yeah,
brother.
but I want
wanna hear
I want
from
to
you.
I want to give you reference, right? I will always measure South African hip hop success on a commercial level, right?
Sometimes when you make money, it's
I
a problem.
Say, that's why I say refer to the podcast where
It derails you from the main thing being the main thing. Your creative process becomes different. The way you walk, the way you talk, everything becomes different. For me, 2024, Blxckie, remember we were doing Limelight with Sprite, Hip Hop Floor. I was like, damn. He was on a tour with Bass.
Yes.
I was like, damn, man, like this is what I'm talking about, you know? And then 2025 just became weird because I feel, right? And I'm gonna ask you this question just now about Abu Kill Brady, how they come into your wrap-up list. I feel that chilling too much with the boys in the studio, making music for yourselves, not necessarily for South Africa. If I was a artist like the one we're speaking of, when I come off hits like Sete, best believe that's what I'm trying to make. Because that's, once again, to the Lord Cares conversation is what resonates with the country. I won't even get into.
So he did a lot of features for the underground, etc., etc. So he was holding down the streets.
Yeah.
But from a commercial perspective, he didn't do enough. And again, that is an opinion, which I can stand by now, right? And I say this off a back of a crazy 2024 where you can't even go past any corner without seeing that guy on a billboard. You cannot go into any store without seeing him on a Sprite cat. Do you understand now? Now I've put you in this bracket. I've put you in the super mega bracket now. I've put you in a cruise vodka bracket. That when I think of this person as an artist, I think big things. That's where it came from.
Okay.
Nothing
What
about
if-
hate, nothing about, like he says, him not wanting to come freestyle. He wouldn't come freestyle because he can't freestyle on my show. So that's
He can
I think
freestyle, bro.
I
Like most,
disagree
like,
with that.
if not all of his songs,
That's my opinion.
that nigga just punches down, bro.
For
Like
sure.
he doesn't have to rap.
And remember,
bro.
I'm allowed to have an opinion.
Oh, yeah,
It
of
doesn't
course,
mean
of
it's
course,
a right
of course, of
opinion.
course, of
I'm allowed
course.
to feel however I feel about whatever situation. I hope I've answered your guys' question.
Nah, it actually makes sense from what
Yeah,
you